Hello and welcome everybody to the Human Reignition project, the demo. As demo already suggests, this game is still under development. It is right now created by Alienworks and published by Sekai Projects, which also brought us great games like Sakura Spirit. Ha! All the way we all go, my favorite game. Yay. No, anyway, but this one looks actually really cool. I found it via the Katawa Shoujo subreddit, and the group Alienworks got together because they saw what you can do with a little group, like 4-Leaf Studios, who made Katawa Shoujo. And I always have a thing for stories like these, like in Katawa Shoujo or Everlasting Summer, you know what I mean? So that is pretty cool, and therefore I want to check out this game. Also, the stories seem pretty interesting. But let's stop talking. Less talky, more playy. Oh, and before I forget it, right now they have a Kickstarter campaign going on. I'll leave a link to that Kickstarter campaign in the description. Please, if you have the abilities, if you have the money, if you enjoy the game, please support the Kickstarter project. I shift on the concrete, trying to ignore my shaking hands and the unfamiliar hardness of the gun pressing into my chest. I'm still hoping I won't need to use it. The garage is quiet, save for the rain. And the rain looks actually quite good. The overhead lights are dead or disconnected, and the only illumination comes from a pocket flashlight tucked under my chin. So I suppose you're some kind of assassin or something? Wow. I can just see part of my shirt and a small metal box beside me. I delicately lift onto my palm. Wait for the signal, then press switch. Those are my orders. I just need to lie here in the dark until then. I look away, sickened. Far below, the people are drifting around, unaware that they are minutes from becoming part of history. That they are minutes? Okay, I don't know really. Okay. Caustic bile rushes up my throat, and I gulp it down. I'm in too deep for second thoughts. Even if I back out now, I can't save everyone. Okay. I'm already kinda confused. I press the binoculars to my face and peer at the skyscraper across the plaza. Through the curtain of pouring rain, silhouettes dance behind mirrored glass. I can imagine the laughter and smiles from here. Heisei. Do they really deserve this? So is Heisei a name, or do you mean the Heisei period in Japan? But why would he mean the period? I guess he's talking about a person. I sweep the binoculars across the courtyard where the strike team is positioned. Are they having the same doubts I am? Is she? I try to pick her out, but I can't tell the shadows apart. My receiver crackles. Stand by. I tighten my grip on the box. Icy sweat slips down my neck. The shadows slip from the courtyard and vanish into the crowd. Is this really what they want? I force myself to flip the cover of the box, leaving only a thin switch to keep it from activating. No, to keep me from activating it. On our signal. The box is slippery with sweat. I grip it so tightly the corners cut into my hand. Now. A flare screams into the sky and ignites, shattering the night with a bursting crack. I lower my thumb over the switch. Okay. As of now, I was under the assumption this is actually a dating sim. But okay. Some rather heavy stuff in the beginning. Wow. So, I don't really know what this was about. Was this like 20 years ago this and this happened and now we're in the future? Or was that like the end of the whole game in the beginning? You know these stories. The stories that begin with their actual ending. That... both possible. Actually, I mean... how long am I in? 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes? It's not like I really could know by now. It's not really like I could know. The art looks not bad until now. It actually looks kind of good. The backgrounds look good. This one here looks actually interesting. Is he some kind of cyborg or something? Huh. Whoops. Did I skip something right now, or was I supposed to push a button? What is your dream? Ours was to create something that would let you achieve it. Run, lead, admire, think, explore, believe. The IG6, the future is now. So to fill you in at this point, this game plays in the near future. So it's not really mega advanced, but more advanced than our society is. I've had enough. I mute the TV and lean back in my chair. The automatic doors are still, and for the 100th time, okay, they don't move, I see. And for the 100th time, I wish that someone, anyone, would walk through. But aside from the TV and the humming refrigerated shelves, the store stays silent. At some point, slacking off at work stops being fun, and even dealing with customers starts sounding nice. So, did we just play this on these IG6 device or something? Did all this not happen with the explosion and stuff? Or the shooting or whatever it was? Oh well. I guess we'll find out. Boss was kind enough to splurge on a new CRT TV for nights like these. I've taken to calling him Kurt. The TV? Clever, I know. Yeah. In these moments, I feel bad for being German because I don't get it. He only picks up one channel, and watching him for more than an hour hurts my eyes. Election season is coming up, so lately the channel has been nothing but political discussions and news. Maybe it's just my low standards, but I've grown to appreciate Kurt's company on nights like this. Yo, Ken. Kyotaro, okay. While my co-worker is busy in the back. Okay, you seem more like the easygoing type, I suppose. Kyotaro emerges from the aisles, stretching his head as he strolls to the counter. We have any more milk anywhere? We're running low on non-expired 2%. Just shake up what we have. It keeps it fresh a while longer. I'm making it up, but the look on Kyotaro's face suggests he doesn't know any better. Really? I haven't heard that before. Well, whatever. And he's off. What a champ. I settle down to watch the local newscaster prattle on about nothing. A local coffee shop is shutting down. Online dating subscriptions are at an all-time high. So that won't stop in the future, people. Be prepared. There's been a startling increase in cases of agoraphobia. Okay. Agoraphobia. My bad. Agoraphobia. Sorry. My German pronunciation. My bad. You'd struggle to find less interesting stories than these. There's a crash and Kyotaro hurtles back from the storeroom. I found some. It's only a week fresher, but it's a step in the right direction. Good guess by you. He drops the milk on the shelves and returns to the counter. So, what's new out here? Not the milk, apparently. Longing back, I try to stifle a yawn. The IG6 is out in a couple of weeks. Oh man, we should celebrate. Good luck asking boss for the time off. Darkness clouds Kyotaro's face. I know the feeling. Although hey, if you really want... Hey Ken, you hungry? I hastily reroute my train of thought. 20 minutes. You say something? Come on, we do this all the time. You ask what I want, then we eat from the usual place anyway. They close in 20. Kyotaro is quiet for a moment. You know, now that you mention it, I could go for Chinese. When do they close? 20 minutes. Then we would better hurry. If you want Chinese, go get it. Hey, come on, man, it's your turn. But I don't want anything. Cam, please. It's practically a given that in order to maintain collective office sanity, we need to look out for one another. Besides, I went last time. It's only my turn if I'm actually getting something to eat. Come on. Can be a pal. When the main character is right up... When the main character is right annoying at the beginning, that is always not a good sign. Right now you're saying, Ken, get me some food. Look, give me some incentive here. What do you have in mind? You're paying for me. I might as well eat if I'm going to all this trouble. Kyotaro falls silent. After a moment he nods. Wow, you're really not the brightest light, are you? Alright, deal. Damn, I should have tried to get a little more. Here's what we need. I took the liberty of writing it out for you. I accept the rather detailed list. He's already written down what I was going to order. I'm disgusted I'm so predictable. You owe me for this. Really, he doesn't. He's fucking paying. So Ken is a douche, that is established. Good, we agree on that. I fling my apron behind the counter. Kyotaro gives me the most artificial smile I've ever seen as I make my way to the door. I shiver as the cold seeps in through my clothes. Today's clouds have deposited the blanket of snow and moved on, giving way to a starry sky that's vibrant even through the light pollution. Despite my complaining, I'm glad to be out of the store. From inside, the sky is eclipsed by the surrounding software buildings. They are sharp and modern, nice, but stifling after a while. I lower my gaze to the road. There's food out there with my name on it. Well, Kyotaro's, but still. That was actually a good one. That was a good one. Pulling in my jacket, I set off along the wet asphalt. The walk to the restaurants crosses 5 intersections. You can end up nearly doubling your trip time if you're unlucky. Naturally, I've been held up at one for a minute now, leaning against a pole while I wait for the light to change. Yeah, that is really shit. Right now, I'm living in a rather small city, but I used to live in a fucking huge city, and Jesus, that is a drag. That really, really is a drag. There's usually no one around this late, but tonight there's a man in a suit standing as far from me as possible. I look over and give him a smile. He pulls out his phone and begins tapping buttons. Typical. Another minute, the light changes and he takes off at an impressive clip. Soon he's just a speck in the distance. I turn down a side street, following the delicious scent of fried foods. Finally, it comes into view. Huangquan, our home away from home. Now, I have no idea about Chinese pronunciation. That is the best I can do, to be honest. Always was interested in Chinese, but, you know, I mean, there are so many interesting languages in the world. So many. Maybe at one point, you know. The doors swing open into a familiar warmth, heavy with a sense of grease and herbal tea. It's a busy night. Almost every table is taken by people eating alone, scarfing down their meals while reading from phone or computer screens. Ah, are you the first love interest? Are you? I mean, probably. The familiar waitress is zipping around, snatching up plates and rushing out meals, occasionally retreating to shout into the kitchen. Also, you're rather blonde for a Chinese person. On the other hand, it's a visual novel, so that suggests nothing, I guess. After delivering a plate to a man who doesn't even acknowledge her, she looks up, blinks, and gives me an energetic wave. Oh, Ken, hey! Your character portrait looks way younger than the picture you were in before. Actually, you look like 12 or something. You look really, really young. And hey, she has the hair going on. I don't know if you know Ranma, you know, the manga series, the anime series, but the Chinese girl, Sampo, had hair like her. So I'm kinda familiar with this concept. I don't know if it's probably real Chinese hairstyle, but as mentioned, I don't have that much knowledge about China. Anyway, oh Ken, hey! She bounces over with a bright smile. You look busy. Yep. Are you skipping work again? Shh! Not so loud. Sorry. I'm just glad to see you. No one has been friendly all night. Hitomi's smile disappears for a second. Okay, well at least she's not originally Chinese, I can tell us much by the name. Replaced by a look of absolute exhaustion. It's back a second later, bright as ever. What is the special occasion? Special occasion? It is the first time Kyotaro is called an order in advance. I was starting to think you guys didn't get the reception over there. Huh? He gave me a list, same as usual. Hitomi frowns, then jumps at a shout from the kitchen. Ah, sorry, gotta go. I'll be back in a minute, don't worry. Hey, hold on a... She's gone. I pulled out Kyo's list, then drop into the seat beside me. I can't think why he would call up. I watch Hitomi diligently serve people without receiving even a thank you. Man, future sucks. I mean, even these days, not everyone is nice to waiters and waitresses. But still, like, come on, like nobody? That is rather heavy stuff, you know. It makes me feel I'm the only one who is happy to see her. She returns from the kitchen a few minutes later, clutching something in her left hand. Hey, Kyotaro did order a hat. Got it right here. The order, I mean. She holds up a scrap of paper. But I don't think we have finished making it. Sorry. That's okay. I just want to know why he gave me this. I hold out my list. Hitomi takes and compares with her own. Oh, got it. She shoves the list in my face. See? He ordered extra chicken when he called. I would need to be cross-eyed to read them this close, so I just nod until she retracts them. He probably just got hungrier. Most likely. He seems like the guy who's always hungry, you know. Stereotype, but still. If that's it, then he should have just called me. A hand flies up from the other side of the room, and Hitomi's cheerfulness evaporates. Hey, gotta go. I promise I'll be back soon. Sure, I'll just be here. Yeah. She shuffles away. I would like to help, but I doubt the management would appreciate it. Instead, I tap my fingers on the tablecloth, wishing I would gotten some water. No, I had gotten some water, my bad. You know, I''D always confuses me. I'm waiting for a long time. I watch the clock on the wall as the minute hand passes the 6. The restaurant is technically closed now, and just waiting for stragglers like me to leave. With the crowd thinning out, Hitomi exits the kitchen, practically dragging herself back to me. She sighs as she plunks herself down across from me. Man, that was rough. You think you'll make it? Yep. I'm just taking a quick break before cleanup. Oh, and your food is almost ready. We got a bunch of last-minute orders, so we're running a little bit behind. How do you cope? I would be dead if I did this every night. It's not that bad. It can be kind of fun talking to new people. She stares, looking half dead. Uh-huh. Really, it is. I'm just kinda worn out today. Up all night on online dating boards? Hey, I've never done that. I was just watching some stuff on TV is all. I mean, is it that bad, online dating? I mean, everybody can do what he wants, right? Oh man, I've never done it. I have no idea actually about online dating. I don't think there are online dating boards, are there? Or maybe there are, I don't know. She perks up and stretches. So, anything new at work? Nope, same old, same old. Ah, really? You and Kyotaro must have some fun. Well, we almost had a 2% crisis. Really? Yeah. There I was at the counter, when Kyo burst out from the back, screaming that we were out of 2% milk. So... I continue the epic, my words, story in the most forest tone possible. I can't tell if Hitomi's playing along, or if she's genuinely interested. So yeah, it was said to be a catastrophe. But then Kyo found newer stuff in the back, right? You told me the same story last month, dummy. Once again, I am disgusted by how predictable I have become. Though Hitomi seems to have found it amusing. Her energetic radiance is back, full force. What about you? Any exciting developments? Not really. Same old stuff. We're pretty short-staffed, so I haven't had time for much else. Sounds tough. She shrugs, glancing up at a nearby clock. Ah, sorry. I've got to start wiping down tables. She bounced to her feet, fixing the tablecloth as she turns back to me. Just a sec, I'll check if your order is ready. She vanishes into the kitchen, returning with a bag moments later. What is the damage? Oh, don't worry about it. Kyotaro had me put it on his tab. He has a tab? In a restaurant? Okay. Just thinking about the size of that tab makes me wince. Still, he's the one paying. That's fine. Thanks again. Hitomi walks me to the door. Travel safe. Say hi to Kyotaro for me. Food in my hand, I make my way back into the night, and I think I am going to end this for now. So, I read that this demo is rather long. At least someone in the Katawa Shoujo subreddit wrote that he's like 3 hours in or something. So, I guess it's not only like a sneak peek, but really quite a bit already. So, I guess maybe I should do longer episodes? On the other hand, I mean, 20 minutes is good, isn't it? I think it's good. So, I'll end this here, and next time we will go back to Kyotaro. And hopefully we find out what the thing in the beginning was about. Did I just... I guess I have to rewatch... maybe I have to rewatch the episode. Maybe I didn't get what the beginning had to do with anything. Or maybe, as I already told, maybe this is something that will happen later. Or maybe this is something that happened years ago. I don't know. Alright, as of now, it seems pretty interesting. So I hope you like it as well. Support the Kickstarter campaign. And if you want to, and if you like this, come back for the next part. And I'll see you then. Bye bye.